Alright guys, back with BTD6 Odyssey. Happy Easter. Easter weekend, I hope you guys are doing something fun with your family. And let's get right into it. So, we did the first two rounds pretty easily with the same strategy that we're going to try use here. Except it is double HP Moabs if I remember correctly. Yes. So, we might have to switch things up a little bit. So we're going to put Oben over here. I'd usually start with him over this side, like right around here. But because it's double HP Moabs, I'm going to put him over here instead as a little bit of a backup. And then we'll have our Dart Monkey nice and up the front here to deal some primary damage. And then we'll put our Ninja back here with Oben to make sure he gets the appropriate buffs. Okay, but other than that, not much is going to change with the strategy. We're still going to put the Ninja down, we're still going to go for the Alchemist, we're still going to go for the Crossbowmaster, etc. And we should be able to do it even with double HP Moabs being a thing. Whew. So, what is it today? Good Friday? I believe, as the saying goes, it's Good Friday, so people... See, I think that's why people love Easter, is not because of... Well, I feel like maybe 50% of the population that celebrates Easter loves it because of their religion and what it means to them personally. And the other 50% of the population love it because they get Friday and the Monday off of work, which is quite a big bonus, I imagine. But yeah, Easter's a very weird sort of celebration in my mind. Like, I understand that it's religious and it takes place over the course of 3 days, but like, I don't know, like, what do you, is there something you're meant to do specifically on each day? I know you're not meant to eat meat on this day, I'm pretty sure, on the Friday, but what, are you meant to do anything else special on the Saturday or the Sunday or the Monday? I'm not too sure. But I do love Easter because it means chocolates suddenly show up at moderately reasonable prices. And I get a few of them from my parents, which is quite nice. Hope you guys are celebrating Easter in some way, shape or form, or if not, just enjoying a little bit of chocolate on the side as a little bit of an informal celebration. Alright, but there you go. We've got our double shot up. We're going to put down the Alchemist now. We'll put him down around here, just so he's only buffing our lovely Ninja. And then get the classic top path. But yeah, realistically, my Ninja Alchemist strategy is very simple. 4-0-1. 4-0-1. And it's quite nice because a few updates ago, 4-0-1 would not have worked for this guy. It would have to be 4-0-2, but now they've swapped where faster throwing is. It works out quite well. So there we go. Berserker Brew. And then we shall go for Bloom Jitsu, Stronger Stimulant, and then work on our lovely little Dart Monkey up the front here, which should be a breeze. And for the first Moab, I feel like the first Moab is always the most difficult, especially in double HP Moabs. We're hoping Bloom Jitsu and Ninja Alchemist buff can deal most of the damage, but we're also going to be spamming Oben's ability to get these brambles down so that they can deal a crap ton of other extra damage all at once. And that's why we wanted Oben in the back here, just because he's more likely to paste brambles right there, and that'll join in with the Ninja's efforts in kicking some butt. Whereas if we had him right up at the front, and we use the ability, there's a chance that he would have placed it behind the Moab. Whereas this way, we have a little bit of time for it to flow through and prepare. So it should be a guaranteed good placement when he's at the back here. Alright. Nice chill rounds. See, they always seem to throw out these really chill rounds, like 28, 30, 33. That's just because they're testing to make sure you've got like lead and camo defense. but it's really handy for money. And just because you know for a fact that you can defend against it, because if you've beaten the wave before, you can probably beat the wave after. Alright. So let's get this stronger stimulant, and then we can start working on our Crossbowmaster. See if the old strategy still works, even in double HP Moabs. Alright, so there's our stronger stim. And then we'll get our faster throwing, just to make sure that everything's getting buffed. I have said before that it's not necessary if he's only buffing the ninja, and that is true, but it just makes it a little bit more consistent than it already is. Alright, so let's get our crossbow. We'll start seeing our Dart Monkey actually deal a little bit more damage and put in a bit more effort than before. Actually taking things out instead of just sort of dealing 1 damage to them. Alright, can we get Sharpshooter before this Moab comes? That's what I want to know. Hopefully we can. And we'll see how well we do against the Moab, and if we do well, then great. Oh, we've destroyed that. Okay, so we've done absolutely well. So, now is the time where we go for our Crossbowmaster. I will see you guys when we can afford it. Alright, and here is our beautiful Crossbowmaster. We will not have to worry for quite some time now. As you can already tell, even with double HP Moabs, they barely get to here. So they've got no chance when the range reaches all the way up to here, and then again, all the way pretty much around there. So they've got no chance whatsoever. So now we get to choose which 5th tier we'd like to go for. I think this time we're going to give the Spike Factory some love. We're going to go bottom path and see if the good old Perma Spike is any good anymore. Let's go faster and even faster production as the cross paths, and let's just see how well they do. I will see you guys when we can afford this, or if we hit round 70 first. Alright guys, sadly it doesn't look like we'll be able to afford our Perma Spike, but at the same time it doesn't look like we'll need it very much because it's gotten 0 pops anyway. And our boy here has just taken the last round completely out of the equation. Okay, now we're on to the harder maps. So we'll see how this goes, because I'm not too sure, to be quite honest with you, how well this is going to actually work. So let's have a look-see. We've get 8,200, which is a beautiful amount of money to start off with, especially on this map to get rid of that. And we will do our regularly scheduled program and see if that works out for us. Off the start. Because if that works out for us, then hell yeah, we don't need to do anything different. But if it doesn't work out, then whoops, we've got to change something. But we seem to be able to handle that regularly well. Or, I can't even speak at the moment. Regularly? No. We seem to handle that something well. I can't think at the moment. Alright, but that's alright because I don't need to at the moment. Luckily on Rake, they started us off with 8,000 bucks, which means we can get rid of the obstacle and just sort of play as usual. If you can even say that. But yeah, so we're just pretty much catching ourselves up to where we would be if we were at 30 with the 8,000 grand that we were given. 8,000 grand? That would be amazing if we started off with 8,000 grand. You can tell I'm tired. Holy crap, I really need a rest. I did a workout today, upper body, and damn, it has tired me out. I've also been in a bit of a food coma because I've had a lot to eat today, which has been good. I'm not particularly religious, and neither is my family, so we did have a little bit of meat, but yeah, it was pretty good. Alright, so I guess now we're going to work on our Crossbowmaster. I don't know if this will work out that well compared to like the other maps where we weren't playing raked or rake, but I guess we'll find out against this first Moab how well we will perform, and then take it from there, really. Because I don't really know what else we can do. Let's slow it down. How do we do? Okay, we do quite well. Alright, so if we can afford Crossbowmaster in time with no issues, I will see you guys then. If not, I'll see you guys when I mess something up. Alright, that went surprisingly well. Like, I just kept spamming the ability, and we did it. So, hell yeah. Alright, so we're not going to go for the Spike Factory this time around. I think we're going to go for a more sensible 5th tier like the Glue Gunner. So I think we'll slap the Glue Gunner around here if we can. Right around there. And then of course we're going top path because that's the one that deals all the damage. So then we'll get Balloon Liquefier when we can afford it. Come on, it should be soon. Don't give me that bull. Just... there we go. Then we're going to go bottom path because Balloon Solver gets a bunch of group damage anyway. And I will see you guys when we can afford the Balloon Solver. And then we should be pretty close to round 80. Alright, there's our beautiful Balloon Solver. Honestly, we really don't need anything else to make it through the rest of this game. But I'm going to throw down a village just because if I was going to go any further with this strategy and go to higher rounds, even though the Odyssey will not let me, I would in fact go for a village next, and I'd make sure to go for the top path. Just because our two 5th tier towers both happen to be primary monkeys, and guess what the top path buffs? Exactly. Good old primary monkeys. So they'd get even better range, radius, projectile speed, and pierce, which is amazing. And Grow Blocker on its own is a pretty dope upgrade to have. And then we just get the radar scanner so that the Glue Gunner can actually see camouflaged balloons. Which, believe it or not, it used to be able to see just by getting the Balloon Solver upgrade, but it has sadly been nerfed. And so it can no longer see camo balloons. Very sad, but to be fair, it wasn't meant to in the first place. So, it's alright, and there we go. That's pretty much the extent of our plan right there. We can't really make anything too much better than that. Plus these two are just crazy good 5th tier towers, so we don't really need much better than that. So, yeah, we're literally just chilling, waiting for round 78, 79, and 80 to finish. I mean, just look at these guys. BFB didn't even get past this line. Insane. Also, I managed to nail the perfect placement of the wall of trees right on the cross section, which has managed to scoop up a few balloons, but honestly hasn't been used all that much. Which is what you like to see, because it means you're defending so well that they don't even make it that far. Alright, so we're just mopping up the rest of round 79, and then round 80 should not be a problem at all. Okay, so here's the last two BFBs, and round 80. Here it is. Let's get some extra defense in there, because we definitely need it. Mess them up, guys. Ah, I didn't get to place the Alchemist. Alright, that's fine. Anyway, on to the biggest pain in the butt map, Workshop. Now, I personally have never really played on Workshop, but I've seen other people play on it, and it looks a bit insane. So essentially, the balloons literally just go in a straight line. It's literally just, they go in a straight line. We've got double HP Moabs, but the Moabs are moving at 80% of their regular speed. So they're a little bit slower than normal, but I believe the Moabs come out here, don't they? I'm fairly certain. Also, we do have some things to interact with. We have this, activate track extensions for $0, which will be nice. And we've got activate reverse motor for $0. So I believe the first one's free, and then we have to pay for the following ones. So the tricky thing about this map is pretty much everything. Like, everything's in your way. You can't place anything close enough to the track for it to be really strong. So I'm not really sure what the strategy is here. So let's just test a few things out. I feel like maybe having Oben... I'm just trying to think. Have Oben here. Have Oben here, and then the ninja right next to him. So we'll have our free dart monkey. Oh, he can't shoot through that? Or past that? That sucks. Okay, we'll have our free dart monkey here then. And then we'll put a ninja right next to Oben. Alright, let's see how we do. Oh, because Oben can see over it, but I guess the other boy can't. Oh no, the ninja can't see over it either. That sucks. Where can we place our ninja then? Right here? I guess. That is such a terrible spot. That is potentially a spot that will lose us the game. Which is not great. As you can tell, we're already starting to slip a little bit. But we're only going to 60. So I don't think we'll have time to get our Crossbowmaster. So we can focus on getting some really strong tier 4s instead. Just to guarantee that we get through waves 1 to 60. And then I believe the Moabs come out here, which is scary because they only have to go like that way, right? Unless, of course, we activate the track extension, which then I think flips this open, blocking off the direct path and then making them go all the way around here and all the way around here instead, which is pretty good. But nevertheless, we'll figure something out. So, with our Ninja Alchemist combo, it is tier 4 and it is quite cheap. We'll still be able to afford it before round 40. So, it's still a good enough strategy to keep using, even in a situation where we're in a difficult map going to a high-ish round. So, we're still good to use it. We just have to be a little bit more cautious about what we spend on after that. So I think we can put our Alchemist boy around here. And then hopefully that'll be all good. Get our AMD. Oh, I just realized. AMD. Where's the Intel upgrade? Alright. So let's get our lovely AMD here. Get a nice graphics card for our Alchemist. Alright. Honestly, I don't know that much about computers. I just know that there's AMD and there's Intel, and usually people fight over which one's better. Alright, so then, as usual, Berserker Brew. We're not changing anything until it, like, you know, messes up on us. So if this strategy worked for the last 4 maps, we're not gonna change it up unless it fails us. You don't want to change up a strategy that's been working so far until it fails you. If it fails you, then you have reason to change it. But if it doesn't, why would you change it? You know, at least give it a shot. Give it a shot before you decide to toss the idea. Unless, of course, you have like an assignment and the presentation itself of the assignment is the one shot. Then go for the safest bet, whatever that may be. But in this situation, this strategy has never let me down, so I don't see why it would on this map. Plus we've got all these fun other things that we can activate to help us through the map, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Right, so we're gonna want to get faster throwing here because he's also buffing Oban. Luckily it doesn't look like he's buffing the Dart Monkey, which is good because we don't plan on buffing the Dart Monkey all that much in this game. Maybe this is the perfect track for the Spike Factory to start showing us colors. So we might go for a semi-decent Spike Factory at the back there. See what we can do. Okay, that's good. We've got a nice little break round 33. No problems there. Absolutely love it. The only bad thing about this map is that Oban will place brambles on tracks that are the extension parts of the map, even if they're not open. So unless we actually used the track extender, the balloons would never have actually gotten caught up in that trap. So let's put down our lovely friend the Spike Factory. Right around here. Yep, perfect. And we're going to go for something simple. We're going to go for a 2-2-0 and then take it from there. Because we want to make sure we can pop. See, this is what I don't understand. The white hot spikes can cut through lead and frozen balloons. When is a balloon frozen and actually going to go into a Spike Factory unless the two are literally on top of one another? In that case, you could freeze the balloon and then the Spike Factory would have to deploy spikes onto it for it to actually be useful. You know, you may as well have just said it burns leads, but I guess in the very niche circumstance that it needs to pop other things. Come on. Okay. We did lose some lives there, but we didn't need to use the track extender, which is pretty good in my mind. So, not too bad, not too bad. But I do think the track extender will be necessary for some of the later maps, or some of the later levels. So, before then, we're going to set up an even better defense with the Spike Factory by adding another Spike Factory. Just to be super duper extra precautionarily prepared. And other words that signify that we're doing well. And then we're going to throw down some more damage as well, just to be safe. And by more damage, I mean more direct damage rather than just waiting at the end of the track to kick into the damage train. So we're going to throw down a lovely little cannon. I'm going to go for a Moab Mauler. Literally the purest form of Moab damage there is. A cannon designed to take down Moabs. Literally designed to. And then we're going to do another one. This is, I think I've said this before, but this was basically my strategy to kill a lot of Moabs in BTD5. Just smash out a load of Moab Maulers. And then once you got that train going, the Moabs usually weren't that much of a threat. Oh, we've got the wall of trees and I'm not using it. What am I doing? Alright, let's get this last one set up. There we go. So I think we lost what? So we lost the 25 lives that I had from my mana shield plus another 6. So we lost around 31 lives. So even if you don't have the mana shield, you can still survive quite easily. Okay, let's see how we do here. Oh, much better with those Moab Maulers. Alright, that's perfect. So now we're going to get something to deal with these balloons a little bit better. Maybe a little further up the track. Let's go for something simple. A glue gunner. Bigger globs, glue splatter, corrosive glue. It'll slow them down, it'll deal damage to them. It won't deal a lot, but it'll certainly help out a little bit. Just like those Moab Maulers. Alright. Those seem to be running fairly straight through. Let's get our crossbow boy up to help out at the very least. And then we'll throw down a ninja next to this glue gunner as well. Just to help out a little bit more as well. There we go. Alright. See, now I'm worried because Moabs could come out at literally any time between 50 and 60, and I don't know when. I don't know the exact timings on every single Moab in this game, and that kind of scares me. Okay, there's one. We can handle one Moab. There's another. Okay, we can handle two? Question mark? We can handle two. Yeah, yeah. That's good. I'm trying to get this ninja up to a decent level so that we can thin the herd a little bit. One Moab. That's fine. Let's get a... God, there's really not a lot of room around here, huh? Let's get one of these. Something like this. What is that monkey sound? Probably the monkeys. If I were to take a guess. Probably the monkeys. Alright, that's broken. Set up another one. Beautiful placement. Let's get another balloon jitsu. Let's get some glue hose just to guarantee everything gets glued. And then our last upgrade will be our stupid maelstrom. I only said stupid because I was gonna say super maelstrom, but that's a little bit expensive. So let's go. Let's go. Regular Moabs be gone. Get our maelstrom. I was gonna say it again. I was gonna say super maelstrom. That's alright. And then regular mobs be gone. Yep, that's fine, that's fine. Wall of trees is eating up a lot of the bad things here, which is beautiful. Once again, same thing. We've got our wall of trees back. Okay. It seems like we've won this. I say it seems like because I don't want to say that we have won this until we actually do win it. We'll even put one of those there as backup. Right. So I think we're doing well here. Wait, what? Oh, the alchemist's not buffing everything quickly enough. That's alright, that's why we have our backup boys down here. Backstreet's back, alright. Alright, let's throw these two down. We'll use Blade Maelstrom. And then if this pops, we win. Hey, we win. GG. Boom! Oban has our back with the wall of trees, sucking up all the Moabs. BFB be damned. Alright, so there you go. We've got a little bit of a weird assortment of towers that we used because I spam placed a lot of them that one time. But there you go, 5 lots of Oban, 5 lots of Dark Monkey, 7 ninjas, 5 alchemists, 1 village, 6 bomb shooters, 5 tack shooters, 4 glue gunners, surprisingly worked quite well, and 5, what are they called? Spike factories. There you go. Alright, so if you're looking to get through those last few maps of the Odyssey, that's how you do it. 200 monkey money, Juggernaut, and 50 trophies. So, I think I'll leave that right there. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been part 2 of the Odyssey. Hope you've enjoyed and kicked some balloon butt with me. Enjoy your Easter, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.